Happy Friday, parents. I hope that you guys all had a great week. I know that we sure did here in third grade. Just a couple upcoming dates that I want to make sure you have on your calendar. We do not have school on Monday for Labor Day, and then our next spelling test will still be on Tuesday, even though we don't have school on Monday. And so I am encouraging all of the students to bring home their spelling word work notebook this weekend so that they could practice on Monday as well. A couple of things, some awesome success from the week. We published our first writing piece, and so be checking on Google Classroom. You can read your students' first creative narrative. They did a great job, and they were able to look at a picture to create their writing. So it was awesome to go through. We worked through the writing process, and they did a great job editing and revising. Also this week, the kiddos loved our reading block this week. We actually worked on determining the central message of stories, but we learned not only through text, but also through Pixar short films. And they were able to analyze short films that didn't even have voices in them. And were able to watch the mood and different things that were happening in the Pixar short films to determine the central message. Finally, we were able to wrap up our Wind in the Willows novel study that we were completing during WIN this week. And the students really love the story and they think the characters are hilarious. So you'll definitely have to ask your kiddos about the story. A couple of just little housekeeping things for right now is so we are starting multiplication next week, and we still do notice some gaps with addition and subtraction. So we want to make sure that at home we're still encouraging them to practice addition and subtraction, but now also adding the layer of multiplication. So this first quarter, we're going to be working on all math facts, but the memorization of zeros, twos, threes, and fives. And so I will attach in the email some great resources for songs and websites in order to help with the multiplication facts. So one of my favorite multiplication websites that we use in class actually to assess is Fact Monster. And so that's something that you can be practicing in addition to Khan Academy at home. And so there are options for addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division. So the multiplication one is where I want the kiddos to be focusing, but they can still practice addition and subtraction too. Also, we are working in third grade on stamina with reading and writing, and so just encouraging your kiddos to make sure they're doing their full 20 minutes of reading every night. I know that they are exhausted after a long day of school, but we are working to make sure that kiddos are finishing books from beginning to end and really building that stamina. Checking my notes here. A couple last minute things, making sure kiddos have extra masks in their backpack. A couple of them are getting a little bit like crinkled and harder to wear now. And some of the strings are getting a little bit loose. And so just providing those extra masks. And then making sure that you have seen in their backpacks where the kiddos have their yellow 5-day emergency plans just in case a situation occurs where they will need them. Please reach out if you do not see that. And then finally, if anybody would like to donate extra hand sanitizer, we are going through it very quickly. And the little bottles for each student are great. However, they are becoming a bit of a distraction in class. And so just full bottles that I can give the kids their squirt of hand sanitizer would be awesome. And remember, donations can be counted towards hours, and you can put that in. So that would be a great way to help volunteer in the classroom. I think that is about all this week, but please reach out if you have any questions, concerns, or comments, and I would love to speak to you guys soon. Have a great weekend.